If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
He is the, what's your title? The C something something of the Dodgers at this point?
Like that. The Executive Vice President, I think we call it creative and communications. We call it public relations marketing. It's the fun.
Well, let's go through your story and pick it up. So from 77 on, you were known as Earl Weaver's stat guy. And now how did that happen?
Because I don't even know that after the 76 season, I'm going to get to set foot in those offices again. But I had started college at the University of Maryland, and remember, I think I'm going to be a dentist. But I come back to visit at the Christmas holidays, and I go in to say hello, and Bob Brown and Mac Barrett and Helen Conklin, may she rest in peace. They say.
Those are truly people who gave their entire lives to the Orioles. When you're talking about Helen Conklin, that you're talking about the Orioles.
Day and night. I mean.
And you're with a partner now out there in L.A., and Evelyn Ellers, who her and her father gave their lives to the Orioles.
And her grandfather, first GM of the Orioles.
Fred, correct?
What
am I thinking? Art Ellers. Okay.
So they said, what are you doing this coming summer? I said, it depends on you. They said, well, could you be with us? So I think I'm going to be moving more boxes on giveaway days. I think that I'm going to be still cutting out articles of the team and pasting it into a scrapbook. I think I'm going to be stamping the names of players on slides. And I had gotten a big thrill that summer, many of them, but one of them was I got to drive the Orioles station wagon to the 3 television stations to deliver the slides of player headshots.
This was same station wagon they bring the relief pitchers in later on, or a different one? Okay.
No, this was a big silver station wagon just in Baltimore.
So you never got to drive the little cart with the Oriole hat, the little golf cart with the Oriole hat?
But here's the thing. I come back from my first year of college in May of 77, and Bob Brown puts 13 envelopes, 11 by 14 envelopes on my little tablet where I worked. I didn't quite have a desk. And he said, these are Earl Weaver's statistics. We help him with them. Well, I nearly died.
Well, these were his note cards, right?
The note cards were related, but a little bit different. The note cards were lists of players' tendencies. What Earl's stats, what are called the Weaver stats, were actually 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper with the name of an opposing pitcher at the top left-hand corner, and then a list of all the Orioles hitters in the left-hand.
You're blinding me with your World Series ring. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Just keep going.
A list of all the Orioles hitters and what their lifetime and most recent season stats have been against that pitcher. So say Burt Bly 11.
But this is very typical 2009. You can get this on WNST.net.
No one was doing that.
You can find out when Melvin Moore is batting against left-handers in day games on AstroTurf, right?
You can call it matchups. You can call it whatever you want. But back on July 11th, 1968, when Earl was named the manager, he went to Bob Brown, the legendary PR director.
Who was also here today with Julie Wagner.
That's right.
It's good to see him.
And he said, I believe that with enough data, you can see some patterns in how hitters face pitchers. No one was doing this in 1968. By the time it became my turn, and I certainly never foresaw that, in 1977, I was the one who was taking the blue medium point Bic pen. I keep one on me as a reminder. That's how we hand wrote the stats. Had to be blue to distinguish it from the copies, and had to be medium point so that the copies were dark enough. Copiers weren't very good back then. And you would hand write what each hitter had done against.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.